Man, it's good morning to the grind. It is another day to shine. Good morning to you out there, grindologists. Good morning out there to you, go-getters. Good morning out to you, man. It is another day to get up and get it. This is the amazing Grindology101 virtual podcast with your guy, KeJohnna Owens. It is an amazing day. We're November 2nd. We got 60 days left in the year. What are you going to do with it? Today, we're going to talk about the power of the mindset. What you think is what you create, and what your mind creates is what you receive. That's the deal right there. Let's get right on into it. Today we're talking about the power of positive mindset. The power of positive mindset. What do you feed yourself? Why are you up this morning? We get to do something that we may not have been able to do yesterday. We may not have been able to do last year. We may not have been able to do at any time in our lives, but today we get another opportunity to put the best foot forward to what we want in our lives, to design the best lives for ourselves and our families. And that's all it is. Whatever it's worth, that's all it is. That's why we're here, to make the world a better place, starting with ourselves and our family, man, to please our loving Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. God, amazing. I'm a babe in the word, so I try to get deeply into the word, but I got to give it to you, man. God is amazing. If we weren't here for a purpose, you wouldn't be up today. If you didn't have some kind of something to do, you wouldn't be here today. Why would you even be up? You are, so you have a chance. You have an opportunity, and you get to put the best mindset towards where you want to be. So it's all about a mindset shift. So let's share in some of the words of some of the best to ever do it around the world. And let's share about that mindset. We'll see you on the other side.
There is nothing as powerful as a changed mind. You can change your hair, your clothing, your address, your spouse, your residence. But if you don't change your mind, the same experience will perpetuate itself over and over again, because everything outwardly changed, but nothing inwardly changed.
If you want something out of life, if you want to change yourself, if you want to acquire something, if there's some goal that you want to reach, changing your behaviors, overcoming negative habits, it's challenging. It's hard. Most people go through life never discovering what their talents are. Most people never develop their talents.
The only thing that's going to make you happy, my friend, in this year or any other, is to step up. It's to raise the standard. It's to discover what you're capable of and feel that incredible power pushing through whatever's holding you back and get to the other side of more of your true self. That's what this game's all about.
When you step into your fears and continue to push yourself to go on, something happens for you.
If you look at somebody who's really successful and you think, wow, I mean, they're so amazing, they're such a genius, you got to dig underneath and you got to remember something. People are rewarded in public for what they've practiced for years in private.
If you don't develop the courage to do that which has been given you to do, and you spend a lot of time going around trying to convince other people or trying to get their approval, what will happen is that you will lose your nerve. And other people will convince you that what you're doing doesn't have any value, and you'll give up on your dream. How much time do you have left? How much time do you have left? When you start thinking about that, we don't know. Most of us don't use the stuff that we have brought into the universe. Stop wasting valuable time. If you want something, you have got to be relentless. You've got to learn how to become resourceful. You've got to learn how to become creative. The power to hold on in spite of everything, the power to endure. This is the winner's quality. The hunger, the ability to face defeat again and again without giving up. This is a winner's quality. What this power is, I cannot say. All I know is that it exists, and it becomes available only when a man or a woman is in that state of mind in which he or she knows exactly what he or she wants and is fully determined not to quit until they find it. There's greatness in you, and you've got to learn how to tune out the critics outside and the critic inside. So I'm going to harness my will, and I'm not going to let anything stop me. I deserve this. Most people give up on themselves easily. You know the human spirit is powerful. There's nothing as powerful. It's hard to kill the human spirit. You are unstoppable. Live your life with passion, with some drive. Most of us go through life with our brakes on, holding back. Decide that you're going to push yourself. You've got to focus on you. And as you convince you, as you sell yourself every day, you will begin to see a difference in the things that you're doing. Selling yourself on your ability to perform a job, to achieve a certain objective. Telling yourself every day, here I go again. And I got what it takes. This is my day, and nothing out here is going to stop me.
Welcome to the Jazz Zone. Allow the Jazz Zone to make your next event enjoyable and entertaining. The Jazz Zone is great for private parties, weddings, festivals, fundraisers, grand openings, and corporate affairs. Move up to the next level of entertaining with the Jazz Zone. Check out our website at jazzzone.net. That's JAZZZONE.net. Or call the Jazz Zone at 626-798-6848.
Attention, aspiring authors. I'm Dr. John L. Mack, best-selling author and #1 best-selling author of Get Published Successfully. I'm also the CEO and president of Get Published Successfully, LLC. And we work with aspiring authors to help leverage them to create a brand-building book. So our new Author Accelerator program does just that. We take you from blank page to bestseller. And then we take you from concept to completion and every step in between. So if you're looking to get published successfully and create that brand building book, click the link below and we'll make sure that we can connect with you so that we can see if you're the right fit for the next class for the Author Accelerator. Have an awesome day. And remember, everybody has a book in them that somebody wants to read.
In anticipation of a profound insight from Minister Farrakhan, I prepared a chart. And this is a chart that I think says in another way what he so profoundly provided us today. This chart to me represents beautiful, educated, moneyed black people all over America. It could represent black organizations, it could represent black churches, it could represent black social and civic organizations. And what you will notice about these beautiful black people all over America is that everybody is doing their own thing. Caught up in a Eurocentric value of rugged individualism. Having forgotten that it takes a village to raise a child. There is no power here, brothers and sisters. There is no power here. Power is most effective concentrated. You can take a 55-gallon drum of water, spill it over, it will disperse, find its own level, and eventually evaporate. You can take that same 55-gallon drum of water, put it under pressure, put a lid on it, put a hose in it, put a nozzle on the end of that hose, and it can cut concrete. There is no power with us being disconnected. See, there's nothing wrong with dispersion. I live in Cleveland, you live in Atlanta. We have folk in the Caribbean, we have folk in Africa. That's dispersion. That's okay, but we do not have to be disconnected. We are a disconnected people. We are powerless in disconnection. This is where all the power is. You see? This is where all the power is. Whether you are at the center of your own network or part of someone else's network, this is where the power is. There's a beautiful African proverb that says, when spiders unite, they can tie up a lion. When we connect, because we are disconnected, we're disconnected from those of like mind. We're disconnected from the best practices in our community. I don't care what it is that you want to do, what profession you want to engage in, what business you want to get into. I can introduce you to brothers and sisters all over America that they are doing it to death. You just don't know who they are. You are disconnected from them. There is no power in disconnection. Okay? When we connect, we prevent interlopers from coming into our communities and taking and destroying at will.
All right, George.
Try to open up the Booker T. Washington delicatessen in Chinatown and see what happens. So we must connect. We must connect the dots. That must be the movement for our people in the 21st century. We need a lot of us doing a little instead of a few of us doing a lot. We need to get together to get ahead. That is why we must network. That is what we teach at the Power Networking Conference in June in Cleveland. Come and visit with us.
Thank you, George.
Thank you very much.
Please
remember what it said in Isaiah. Remember what it says in Isaiah. And the voice of the Lord said, whom shall go for us? Then said I, here am I, send me. We must go, brothers and sisters. We must do this. We must take on the responsibility. We are responsible for our own success or failure. Thank you.
Thank George.
Profits are better than wages. Once I understood that, I got rich. Profits are better than wages. Nobody taught me that in high school. I went to college for a year and a half. I never heard it. I'm 25 and broke. I'm not destitute. I'm broke. Too much month at the end of the money is broke. And I finally hear this philosophy. Profits are better than wages. Now, here's the phrase that goes with it. Wages make you a living, which is fine. Profits make you a fortune, which is super fine.
Great afternoon, great morning, great evening, whatever time it may be that you get an opportunity to see this video. Man, profits are better than wages. My name is KeJohnna Owens. I'm a proponent of home-based business ownership. I'm a proponent of network marketing. And I believe that if you have the passion, the tenacity, the hunger to go to work, to earn a wage on Friday, every other Friday, every once a month, whatever that might be, and you apply the best of yourself, you apply to all of yourself to achieve, to ascend, to get those raises, to get those bonuses, for them, transition that mindset from wages to profits, life-changing information, life-changing platform, life-changing drive. To talk about that today, I have an amazing young man on me today. He has been one of the most prominent voices in my life, the DNA, as I call it, of the grind. Mr. Roscoe Lee Owens, 40, 50 years out in the field, taking care of his family, taking care of his business, and making sure that he is in position to get the profits better over what somebody can pay you. Good afternoon. Good morning, sir. What's going on with you, my man?
Understanding our value. And I thank you so much. That was a great introduction. The understanding of Brother Jim Rowan in a tape that was many years ago, which means the same thing now, is awesome. And what a great way to start the program. Thank you.
Absolutely. Mr. Jim Rowan, one of the best to ever do it. You've heard it said many, many times before, profits over wages, profits versus wages, profits better than wages. Well, what it simply says is if you're willing to do the work, you should earn the lion's share of the profits. That's basically what it's saying. We can write our own paychecks if we put the energy and the effort into it and connect with the right platforms. And sir, you've been out in the field, home-based business owner. You've been an entrepreneur. You've been with chambers of commerce. You've been in insurance and legacy life establishment industry for decades. What prompted you to say that, you know what, I know they can write me a check for X per week, but I'm worth this per minute? What kind of mindset does that take?
It tells you to look at yourself and understand your value. Once you understand your value, they cannot place, or if they do place a certain amount per hour as you are working your hourly wage for the amount of money, then you need to be sure that it fits your value. Your value system in terms of who you are, in terms of the opportunity to progress, do personal development. There's one thing that I learned too. A lot of people think about professionals, but amateurs built the Ark. Experts built the Titanic. Let that sink.
It's a deep concept right there, sir. What I like to look at that is, get started. We hear in the industry of direct sales, network marketing, referral marketing, they have all kind of terms for it. I think that people don't want to charge forward to embrace what the industry truly is: network marketing, marketing to your network, allowing your friends, your family, your business associates, your colleagues, the people that you meet, know what you do, that you offer a service or a product that they use anyway. It just makes sense. We do it all the time. You found a way to do it and make an income doing it, and you found a way to do it, making an income doing it by helping other people earn an income doing it as well. How gratifying is that?
The more people you help, the more you help yourself. That is a concept, because you see, we're as unique as a snowflake, but we're also as common as a blade of grass. So we have to understand how we fit into our system. And when you understand that the system is the solution, you find a system that does a lot of things. It brings you gratification. It gives you a purpose, because you have your purpose, but you found a system that would allow you to do that. There's a process in that system. There's patience within that. And you know what? The main thing in all of it is persistence. That's what I want to say.
Passion, purpose, persistence. Amazing. Now we apply those things at work. I like to ask a question. Shaquille O'Neal got one of the biggest contracts I had ever seen at the time. $220 million 10-year contract, unheard of, at the time. And I was introduced to some other ways of thinking. And someone asked me, would I rather write the $220 million check that cashes or cash the $220 million check that cashes? I think I'd rather write the check. Because if you can write the check, meaning that there's a benefit far exceeding the $220 million that's coming to you for profits. Speak on that, sir. Putting ourselves in position to write the check instead of look for it.
You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you exactly how you can write the check. You develop a system and you continue to put it out there by branding. So if we can look at what Success Express is doing with the VAST program, we will understand how the tentacles reach people and understand how to develop a system that will help brand other businesses, because our business is to cultivate more business for businesses.
That's amazing. And that's exactly it. And as we get into that part, let's share a little bit about what we do with that project, that program, and how impactful it can be for businesses to have access to putting their business in hyperdrive. Absolutely. If you're looking forward to promoting who you are, what you do, and let's get together. This is what we do. This is the VAST. Hi, my name is KeJohnna Owens. I am co-founder of Success Express Marketing Solutions. Our business is cultivating more business for your business. I want to tell you real quick about our program that is one of the most comprehensive business development online marketing support programs out there, which is the VASP, VASP, Virtual Assistant Support Program. This system allows you to operate and run your business while we help monitor and help you cultivate more business for your business online. Contact us at 909-686-1698 and visit us online at successexpressmarketing.com. Look forward to helping you take your business to the next level. Looking forward to helping you take your business to the next level. Profits are better than wages, and you get to put your mindset into positive hyperdrive and think about what you want to create in your life. Your thoughts create your reality. Your thoughts create your reality. It's the only way around it. You get to look at it like, I get to go to work, or you get to look at it like, I gotta go to work. And it can be a drudge and a drag and just a hard day from the beginning. Or you get to say, thank you, Lord. Thank you for another day. Thank you for another opportunity to pursue what I want in my life. Man, everybody didn't get an opportunity to start a new day. Someone got a bad call already to start the day. Someone didn't make it to start this day, but we did. And it's our opportunity to put the best foot forward toward what we want in our lives. And that's all I can say. That's all it's about. And we get to. We don't have to. We get to. And that's the philosophy of the grind. The mindset of doing what you're doing, even if you have to do it. I'll say, especially if you have to do it. The mindset that I get to do it gives you another kind of energy. You get to clean that garage. Yes, you get to fix that flat tire, because some people don't get to have a flat tire. Think about it, being grateful, being appreciative, walking in alignment with, thank you, Lord, walking in alignment with, thank you for the opportunity, walking in alignment with, man, today could be an amazing day. You sent that email out, right, for your business. You met that potential client You went into that meeting and you saw that potential opportunity. It excited you. It ignited you. And then somewhere along the road, we get into another frame of thought. What if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't happen? What if they say no? What if they don't follow through? What if I lose? What if you win? But what if it all happens the way you want it to happen? The deal is it doesn't happen instantly, but it does happen all of a sudden. Here's an example. Let's use an example of someone we can all resonate with. My man, Kobe Bryant. Guess what? Back in the gym doing what he knows he needs to do to get to where he needs to get to right after the game, right after most other people take a break. See, in his mind, what if I work a little bit harder? What if I put a little bit more dedication in than anybody else? What if I come a little bit early? What if I stay a little bit later? What if I do what it takes and without regard for what can happen, but I continue to do what it takes because what I want to receive or produce in my life? It's inevitable that comes about. That's the walk. That's the journey. And we get to put our mindset into, man, I'm in a blessed light. I'm in a blessed opportunity. I'm in a blessed place in time. I have a blessing in front of me and I'm going to grab it. You know what? I'm not going to just go to the meeting. I'm going to be in the meeting. I'm not just go sit at the table. I'm going to take a seat at the table. I'm not going to just go and engage. I'm going to go and impact. I'm going to give the best of myself every single time. And what if the best thing happens when I do that? It's not instantly, but it's all of a sudden. So you shoot 5 free throws, 5 air balls in championship level basketball in the playoffs, and just totally blow it. But what if you get back in the gym? And what if you get that same opportunity again? What will you do with it? See, look at that what if. If they ever give me another chance. Or what if they say yes? What if I get the job? What if I get the raise? What if I get up a little bit early and I work a little bit harder than someone else? What would be the best thing that could happen? I don't want to look at what would be the worst thing that could happen. I want to look at what would be the best thing. More images of the Delphonics when you get right down to it. Oh man, see, it's deep concept. I'm going to have to talk to you about that one right there. Grateful and thankful. Every morning, grateful and thankful. Grateful and thankful. Grateful and thankful. Grateful and thankful. And we get to Mr. Roscoe Lee Owens. I appreciate you every morning chiming in, tuning in for your own success and the success of others. You're committed, you're driven, you're a winner, and you're my dad. Man, it's going to be an amazing day. Wake up, win, wake up, get up, grind, do what it takes, put that extra step in. What if the best thing that you ever thought could happen happens? What if the best thing that you thought could happen happens? Do you think about that often? Or do you think about what if the worst thing that could happen happens? Mind shift. Mind shift. Your mindset creates your reality. Let's get on to it. Have an amazing day. This has been the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. Major shout out to what we're doing here with Success Express, our partners in success. Amazing run. It's going to be a real strong closeout for 2021 as we get into 2022. And I hope that you're focused on what you want to do. Get your calendar because you get to fill it up. Get prepared because you get to win. Get ready because it's your time. Don't think of it any other way. It's time to win. Chime in with Success Express. More branding power for your brand. Want to take your brand to the next level. We want to help you exactly do that. It's going to be an amazing day. Get out there and get it. Get out there and win for your family. Get out there and succeed. Success loves speed. Operate in the spirit of success. We'll see you tomorrow. This has been the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. What you got? KeJohnna Owens. You get to.